So I wanted to talk about a few ways that you can get the most out of your training. Number one, look at your workout ahead of time. Never go into your workout, especially if you're working on your own following a plan, not knowing what the training is, because you're going to spend too much time trying to figure out what to do or how to do something, and that's going to take away from the training effect. So, not to say you're going to remember everything prior before, but you do want to have a general idea on what the goal is of the workout and what the contents of the workout is before stepping into your training. Too many times I see people kind of learning the workout as they're going. Now you want to remember your training is designed in a certain way to achieve some type of training effect as well. So if you're sitting there trying to figure out every little detail as you're going, you're going to take away from the training effect. Granted, when you're following a program, the first 1 to 2 weeks are typically going to take a little more time to get through as you're learning the rhythm of the workout and you're going to familiarize yourself with some of the exercises there. But when you get to like that week 3, week 4, 5, 6, depending on how long this plan kind of prolongs itself, the workout should get smoother, but that also means you should be able to hit the workouts a little harder now because there's more familiarity there. Two, effort. Effort is a very missing piece in a lot of workouts. Like, it doesn't matter how well structured a workout is. If you're not putting in the right intensity and you're not putting in the right effort and you're just kind of going through the motions lackadaisical, you're going to be missing the training effect, and you're just not training at a stimulus that's going to produce results and produce change. And that's what we're doing this for. Make sure your training is measurable. There's certain things in your training that you can mix up on a week to week just to allow yourself some variety. But ultimately, if you're doing random things every single week, there's no proof or there's no structure set to see how you're actually improving. And that's what we want to do, right? We want to create stimulus that are challenging, that we eventually adapt to over time to now unlock a new capability for ourselves. So if we're not progressing in our training plan, then ultimately, what are we doing? And my last tip is be intentional and really focus on quality over quantity. This goes a little bit to what I said earlier, but if I'm doing a movement that's meant to be explosive, then my goal is for speed. If I'm looking to build muscle, you don't want to speed through these exercises. You want to make sure you got good technique and you have good time under tension under the exercises that we're doing so we can do muscle building. So it's very important to know what the goal is of the training and making sure that the way that you are executing it is aligning with the goal of the training is. Execution is key. Without the small details in the workout, if you're just blindly following something, you could be blindly following something wrong. So make sure that what you're doing is aligned to whatever the goal is for that workout.